Magandang umaga. Very timely tong topic na gusto kong pag-usapan because as I'm filming this, it is in fact the Philippine Independence Day, June 12. Okay? Naglilinis ako ng kuko and I came across this issue of Brandon Espiritu and Jether Palomo. And when I first came across this issue, I was like, who? Sino tong mga to? Bakit sila pinag-uusapan? And then, I dug deeper. Inalam ko, ano ba yung issue? So, apparently, sa isang pageant segment, the contestants were asked to sing in their native language. Wala ni isang kumanta ng Tagalog. Kahit na yung contestant ay nagre-represent ng Pilipinas. Okay? And then, so may nag-comment nga na net, sabi niya, wala man lang kumanta ng Tagalog. Tapos, ang sagot ni Brandon Espiritu ay, we don't live there, so why should we lie? Meaning, hindi naman ako taga-Pilipinas, ba't ko kailangan magsinungaling? But hindi ako kakanta ng Tagalog kasi hindi naman ako taga dyan. And to be fair with him, okay, ang request ay to sing in your native language. He was born and raised in America. So, ang native language niya ay English. Diba? So, kumanta siya ng English. But here's the thing, you're representing the Philippines. Di ka man lang nag-effort. Diba? Ang dami nating mga magagandang kanta na madaling matutuhan. Kung si Ayu natutong kumanta ng Tagalog, si Park Bo-gum, si Cha Yun-woo, diba? Tapos ikaw, na may dugong Pilipino, kasi it doesn't stop there, okay? So, sinabi niya yun na, hindi naman kami taga dyan, ba't namin kailangan magsinungaling? And tapos merong nag-comment na, di sana, ibang bansa na lang yung nirepresenta mo. Sana Amerika na lang yung nirepresent mo. And he had the audacity, and I will quote, okay, to say na, ano yung words niya? Tell that to all the front runners for the Philippines. This country wouldn't have a chance on the national stage without us halfies. Okay? So, ang sinasabi niya ay, sabihin niya dun sa mga front runners ng Pilipinas. Kasi hindi naman kayo magkakaroon ng chance sa pandaigdigang entablado, okay? Kung hindi dahil sa aming mga halfies or half Filipino, half whatever. In his case, half ingrate. Right. Nag-viral syempre yung remark na yon. And alam mo naman tayong mga Pilipino, mabilis tayong umangkin ng atin at mabilis din tayong magtatwa ng mga nagtatatwa sa atin. Diba? Like, hilig tayo sa, uy, Philippines, uy, Pinoy pride, whatever. Right? Pero, pagdating sa mga, ito yung tipong, we bully each other. Diba? But if somebody else does that to us, we band together and bully them back. Diba? Ang dating kasi sa akin nitong si Brandon, he's very ingrato-coded. Okay, why do I say that? Ang nanay mo ay Amerikana, ang tatay mo ay Pilipino, hence why you have the Espiritu last name. Okay, I looked this up. Akala ko kasi karamihan 'di ba, yung nanay ang Pilipina and they're using their mother's maiden name para magkaroon sila ng hatak sa pagiging Pilipino. Kagaya ni Pia Wurtzbach, who used Alonso, which is her mother's maiden name. Kaya parang, what? Nung nalaman ko na, yung tatay niya pala ang Pinoy, tapos yung nanay niya ang puti. Okay, that makes sense. Pero ito na, it makes sense kung bakit Espiritu ang ginagamit niyang apelido. Pero ito na, you talk about that and say na hindi naman magkakaroon ng chance ang Pilipinas sa international stage kung hindi dahil sa aming mga half. Let me ask you, nanalo ka ba? Diba runner-up ka lang din? Not even first runner-up, second runner-up. Tapos meron pang isang humirit na damay tuloy siya. Epal kasi. Sabi niya, I pledge allegiance to the American flag. And this is a full Filipino raised in America, si Jether Palomo. Okay. And when I saw his face, I was like, he looks like Rendon Labrador. Labrador, I don't, yon, 'di ba? Parehas yung mga anggulo at kanto ng mukha nila. So parang sabi ko, oh, you pledge allegiance pala to the American flag. So then go ahead and represent America. Dual citizen daw itong si Mokong. Nagdo-dual citizen lang naman kayo para makapagtrabaho kayo sa Pilipinas because you are nobody in your primary country. Diba? Born and raised in America, chose to come back to the Philippines. Why? Because you don't have opportunities in America. Let's be honest, since ikaw na rin lang naman yung nagsabi na bakit ka magsisinungaling, then if you want, honestly, let's lay it all down on the table. You would not have been part of that male pageantry if you were representing your original country, kung saan ka lumaki. Hindi ka magiging representative ng Amerika because to Americans, you do not fit their standard of beauty. Okay? Hindi ka gwapo sa paningin nila. Dito sa Pilipinas, and this is why I say it's very timely that this is happening during Philippine Independence Week, is because malaya man tayo, okay, sa mga sumakop sa atin noon, ang ating mentality ay tali pa rin sa mga colonizers. We still think that fairer skin is better because for 300 years during the Spanish time, we were segregated. Diba? Purong Kastila, halfies, purong Pinoy. And we were the Indios. Diba? And so we were brainwashed to think that fairer is better. And until now, that is still what's happening. Diba? Look at your TV sa Pilipinas. Sino ba mga artista natin? Diba? Di ba puro mga mestiza, chinito, chinita? Bihira yung mukhang Pinoy talaga. Yung kayumanggi, dapa ang ilong, diba? Yung mga artistang ganun ang itsura are relegated to bit parts. Kung hindi alalay, sidekick, katulong. Diba? We are never, the Filipino look is never the leading person in the show. Ang nakita ko lang na nag-lead yung mukhang Pinoy talaga is yung movie ni Gerard at ni Kim Molina. Diba? Yung magjowa. At saka yung Kita-Kita, si Empoy. But it's always a comedy. Diba? Never yung drama na serious acting. Because that's what we want to see. Yan yung sinasamba na itsura ng Pilipino. And yung mentality na yun ni Brandon at ni Jether, hindi ako nagugulat doon, I'll be honest. Hindi ako nagulat na ganon. Because that's what's perpetuated in the media. Diba? That's what's perpetuated sa mga nakikita natin. Now, yun nga, fairer is better. Regardless kung ano yung personality ng tao na yan behind the whole thing. Okay. Tapos, syempre, they got backlash. Diba? Ang dami ngayong mga brands na distancing themselves from Brandon and Jether. And I think rightfully so. Bakit mo hahayaang pagkakitaan ng mga produkto at kumpanyang Pilipino? Diba? Ng mga taong hindi pala naniniwalang magaling ang mga Pilipino. If you have to put down your fellow Filipinos to rise up, you're not worth it. Ewan ko opinion ko lang, pero yun nga, hindi ka naman, I mean, I look at you and I think to myself, yeah, kung nandito sila siguro sa Australia, they would not make it. Hindi yan ang standard of beauty ng mga Australian. Hindi yan ang standard of beauty ng mga Amerikano. Especially now. Especially now, yung nangyayaring racism sa Amerika, hindi sila talaga magsasucceed doon. And that's why they haul their asses over to the Philippines in the hopes of making it big. Tapos, kumuha ng dual citizenship para pwedeng i-represent ang Pilipinas. Yet, having a very American mindset and personality. Ang unfair para sa mga Pilipino, 'di ba? But let's be honest. Tayo rin naman ang gumagawa ng ganitong sitwasyon para sa atin eh. 'Di ba? Ang dami ngayong naku, 'di ba? Tinutuligsa sila dun sa mga pinagsasabi nila. And rightfully so. Pero huwag tayo maghugas kamay. Kasi kinukonsinti natin yan eh. Kaya naman nakakapasok sa pageant to represent the Philippines yung mga ganyan is because yun nga yung standard of beauty natin eh. Diba? Yung mga judges na pumipili, hindi pinipili yung mukhang Pinoy. Pinipili yung ganyan, halfies. Now, here's the thing. What I would like to know is, kung ang pinili kaya nilang representative ng Pilipinas ay yung totoong mukhang Pilipino, yung kayumanggi, diba? Yung matikas, lalaking tingnan, hindi mukhang lalamya-lamya, diba? Would we have one first place sa Mr. Supra International? Hindi kaya naisip nitong si Brandon or ni Jether, ni minsan. Okay? Ni minsan na, well, si Jether mukha naman talaga siyang Pilipino. Pero si Brandon, alam mong halo eh. Hindi kaya naisip ni Brandon, ni minsan, na baka kaya hindi siya nanalong first sa Mr. Supra International kasi hindi naman siya mukhang Pinoy. That he doesn't look like the people from the country that he's representing. Na tayo lang dito sa Pilipinas, yung organizing committee lang ang nagsasabi na, oy, winning material to kasi ganito, ganyan, ganyan. Tapos halfy siya. But on the international stage, guwapo ka ba? Mukha ka bang Pinoy? Mukha ka bang nagre-represent ng Pilipinas? And bukod sa mukha, yung ugali mo ba ugaling Pinoy? Kasi it doesn't seem that way. So, if you're getting all of this backlash, it's well-deserved. And sa tingin ko, hindi ka na palaki ng tama. Kasi hindi ka naturuan ng Pinoy pride. Kaya hindi ko rin masasisi in full si Brandon sa ganong klaseng mentality or si Jether for that matter. Because his parents probably taught him that fairer is better. American is better than Filipino. Like in the case of Jether, both parents are Filipino, yet he acts like he isn't Filipino. Nasa pagpapalaki din yan.